Welcome to the Sunday morning service for the One God, One Thought Center for Better Living. We like to start our service by taking a moment to just become still and turn away from the outer world of effects and turn within and recognize the one presence and the only power in the universe, God, the good omnipotence. I am God's powerful channel for good. I speak powerful words of life, love, and abundant truth. I see God's power expressed in my body, in my affairs, and in all people everywhere. We know there is only one presence and one power and one intelligence in all the universe, and that is God, the good omnipotence. And we're a member of the Universal Foundation for Better Living, which is an association of independent New Thought, Bible-based Christian churches and study groups, founded by the Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman. Our current president is the Reverend Dr. Sheila McKeithen. Each month at the One God, One Thought Center and at our churches and study groups throughout the world, we focus on a spiritual idea that has a corresponding color and disciple. The color for May is purple. The spiritual idea is power, and the disciple is Philip. Power is the God-given ability that we all have to get things done and to attain the fulfillment of our every need and desire. This week, we are inviting you to wear or carry something purple, which will help you to remember and to realize the truth that God's infinite power indwells each one of us, and we are recharged with spiritual energy, strength, and power. We begin each service with an opening statement. I am one with God. I am one with all people. I am one with all life. I am one God, one thought, and so it is. Amen and amen. I'm reading from the Daily Inspiration for Better Living, which is the Universal Foundation for Better Living publication. Seize the day. And this was from Monday, May 25th, 2020. It says, seize the day, today. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love. That's a quote from Marcus Aurelius. Why not live life in the fullest and say yes to the opportunities that resonate with you today? Why not place yourself in a position to experience possibilities beyond your wildest imagination? Saying yes to a new idea, routine, a new route to where you're going, a new place, a new event. Say yes. Or even food can reshape your entire life for good when you say yes to something new and better for you. Expanding your horizons beyond what you have known up to now enlarges your mind beyond its current borders. This was the invitation that was presented to Abram after he and his nephew Lot parted. Raise your eyes now and look from the place where you are, said the Spirit to him in Genesis 13:14. Letting go of yesterday, especially if it weighs you down, is an important thing to do. It's as important as grabbing today's great possibilities. Today is ripe with opportunities. Seize the day with a resounding yes. And our scripture from Ephesians, the 5th chapter, 15th and 16th verses, says, be very careful then how you live, making the most of every opportunity. Today, Sunday, May 31st, is Youth Sunday here at the One God, One Thought Center for Better Living. We're so glad that you have joined us because we have some special treats from young people of all ages who are sharing with us some of their thoughts about what love is and how they experience love. And then we're having a Zoom chat with some of our teens and young adults to share some of their thoughts and ideas about this time that we're experiencing, being in so-called quarantine, and this time that we are experiencing some alternative ways of thinking and being. And so sit back and enjoy just listening. Young people really appreciate it when we listen to what it is that they have to say. Our facilitator for our teen chat is Tiffany Ginyard, and several of the young people from our youth ministry here at the One God, One Thought Center. I know that you will be enlightened and that you will enjoy it. God richly, richly bless you.
My name is Sydney Cooley. I am 6 years old. The coloration of love to me means loving in everybody and loving all the animals. Hi, my name is Monet. I am little and I am 4 years old. And the coloration is the red one, the green one, and the yellow ones.
My name is Morgan Swan. I am 9 years old. The coloration of love is like my family. My family is special. They are there for me always, giving, sharing, caring, and so much more. To me, my family is the coloration of love.
My name is Damaris Austin. I am 9 years old. The coloration means to me loving the world forever, loving all colors, loving all people, loving life.
Hello, my name is Troy Ginyard, and I'm here to express the coloration of love. Coloration of love to me is one color that fully symbolizes love, the meaning and representation in which love is used for, overall presenting loyalty, truth, and trust.
My name is Austin Harrison and I'm 10 years old. The coloration of love means to me that color shows expression and love needs expression. If you don't have color, you can't have love.
My name is Kaya Lockwood and I'm 7 years old. And I believe the coloration of love means people of all colors have love for one another. Red is the heart within each of us.
My name is Edmund Harrison, and I'm 6 years old. To me, the coloration of love is to show love for all people in all things.
My name is Yaya Brown. My age is 7 years old. Coloration of love means to me that I see love in nature all around the world. When I'm going to the park, I see love in nature.
My name is Caleb Jones. I am 11 years old. Coloration to me is to love everybody and everything. Coloration of love also means to me that you should not make fun of people because of their race.
Hi, my name is Ashley Jones. I am 17 years old. The coloration of love means, when God carefully made each individual, He put many different colors in the hearts of everyone. As a being, love surpasses all races no matter what complexion you happen to be. But not only complexions or colors. There are many different colors in nature and all around. Your job as a person is to recognize these many different colors and embrace them with love.
Hello, my name is Andre Kaiser. I'm 12 years old and I'm in the 7th grade. The coloration of love is God's love bestowed in me to express His love through me to get to and through others. So I can liberate myself and others so that everyone can be loving and learn that love is essential in growth.
My name is Shakita Anderson. I am 12 years old. Coloration of love to me means your heart and showing your care to people, helping each other, showing your respect and loyalty and communication to one another, and always showing your gift God gave you, which is love.
Hi, my name is Ginyard Anderson. I am 7 years old. The coloration of love means to me always love one another. You should never be mean and always be respectful.
First of all, I just want to thank all of y'all for coming on and at this such late notice and making yourselves available. And I think that's just how this conversation is going to flow. We're just going to let it flow. The whole purpose was to create a safe space for you all, not only, if you saw my email, not only to encourage other people, but to create a safe space for yourself, and to be able to say what's on your mind, but also have some supportive ears around. And that's just what I'm here to do. So when Reverend Burnett asked for me to pull it all together and facilitate it, I was like, oh, that's dope. I'm ready. But as you can see, under the circumstances that we are living in right now in the physical realm, there are a lot of challenges. I see now it's coming in now. There are a lot of challenges that we are facing, but we are knowing truth. So that's the whole purpose of the conversation, is to check in with the young people to see how, number one, I just want to know how y'all feeling, how you're seeing different manifestations show up in your life and how you're demonstrating what it is that you believe. And, what is it that you believe? What is sustaining you through these times? And what are you seeing among your peers and, your family members as they also navigate? So that's just pretty much what we're going to talk about. And I had some notes, but we're not going to stick too heavily with that. But the first thing I wanted to do was just get centered before we introduce ourselves to the rest of the world. Us youth truth students is what I'm calling us, right? We young truth students. And I see Miracle. Got it. Now she just put in 2 times. She want me to admit both of them?
No.
No, just the one?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, Miracle.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Good. How are you?
I am good. Hey, and you going off? You going off to college, right?
I am in college.
Oh, so which one is going off to college?
Maya. Maya.
Maya. Oh, congratulations, Maya. And who else?
Thank you.
Said me. All right, so yeah, we got the whole gang here. Everybody that we intended to come in is in. It's just so I don't know how to work this Zoom call, so like we got bombed the first 5 minutes in, like people calling in. It was interesting. I don't know who was on it and heard it, but I had to shut it down real quick and figure out how to use it. And so there we are. So now that we got Maya on the line, Miracle on the line, I'm just reiterating that the whole purpose of this was for us to just come together and create a safe space for us true students to just talk about what it is we're seeing, what we're experiencing, and not too many young people have the tools and the resources that we have to be able to get through and to maintain a consciousness of peace and love. And you young people have been fortunate enough to be under the tutelage of so many people, so many truth seekers and practitioners at OGOT. And some of you are children and grandchildren, nieces and nephews of some of our elder teachers in truth. So I just want y'all to share what it is that what's showing up for you all, what's happening in your life, and how are you showing up. So I'm gonna go across, and I think I'm starting with Niles because that's the first person I see on the screen. So we got Niles first. Just introduce yourself. Same thing I asked you in our pre-production was your name, what school, and then just how are you navigating? How are things showing up for you?
Hello. I am Niles Garrison. I go to Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, or Poly for short. And right now, things in quarantine they're fine. I mean, only thing that is probably hard about it is schoolwork. Because we have schoolwork every day, got to get it done. But it's only a few more weeks left, so almost done with it, and then it's off to summer.
Okay, off to the summer. What you looking forward to this summer?
I'm probably looking forward to just working. I want to work at Smoothie King, so that's what I'm basically looking forward to.
That's what's up. Okay. All right, next, Miracle. What's up? What's up?
Hi, my name is Miracle. I go to Virginia State University. And one of the things that were like hard to transfer was trying to go from doing art in the classroom to doing all my art like by myself and learning how to do it without the instructor there.
Wow.
And well, now the classes are over, so it's not really that hard since I learned how to do it.
Cool. So would you say, what did you learn from this experience of having to come home and self-quarantine and still have to get the job done?
I learned that whether I'm in a classroom or not, like the work still has to be done. It has to be turned in on time. So it's not like I could just sit there and blow it off and not do it.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Malia.
Okay. Hi, I'm Aaliyah. I go to Baltimore School for the Arts, and things now are kind of tough because it's weird doing all these virtual things, like having virtual as the new normal, and then I think it's weird dancing from home. It's not what I'm used to doing. It's not what I really like doing also. So, but even like if I don't want to do it, it's kind of what I have to do because I can't just stop dancing. So you have to do what you got to do even in these times where it's kind of confusing and kind of hard to get around places. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Malia. No, I got Malia. I'm sorry, y'all. These M's, and I got Maya. I got Miracle. Maya.
There
Maya.
we go. Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hi, my name is Maya. I'm a graduate of Bard High School Early College. Um, how am I doing? I'm okay. I think all of like this stuff, like when it comes to like missing prom and stuff like that, I'm just trying to like recreate these events as much as possible so that I don't feel like that I've missed out on a lot of them. So like yeah, I've been okay and I've been just trying to recreate a lot of stuff. And it's going okay.
Okay, good. All right, so we were kind of charged today to just talk about. Oh, and let me introduce myself. I'm sorry because I don't know all of you all. Haven't met you all face to face. So I am Tiffany Ginyard. I am one of the board members at OGOT, but I've also been a member of OGOT for about 3 or 4 years now. So I'm kind of like the baby in truth. You all grew up in it from the womb. I'm just kind of getting snapshots of it at 35. So I'm just happy to sit here with you all and just learn from you all. So where does my question is, and I don't know where the rest of this conversation is going to lead us, but where is spirit or God in all of this? I hear Malia discussing, talking about her dreams of dancing, and you've been living your dream, girl, because you've been performing all over the place and seeing and demonstrating how God can work through you. And now all of a sudden you have to make a shift into, still expressing your gift within a certain, well, we don't call them limitations, but within this new quote unquote normal. And now you're looking forward to work. So how are you all just, what is this new normal? And where is God in all of this? Because y'all seem kind of laid back about it all. So I'm interested.
Can I answer first?
Yeah, but your background music, if you could turn it down.
Yeah, I'm under the dryer getting my hair done, so it's gonna be kind of loud. So that I'm just trying to speak as loud as I possibly can to overpower it.
Yep, that works.
But is this like good enough? Okay. So like I feel like all this stuff going on. Definitely, I think a lot of people like blame God for it. But if we really think about it, it's like the devil's working. God is just trying to figure out a way to like get control of it. But like definitely when it comes to like being a part of the class, it's funny I have to go through all of this. I have the resources. I have enough resources to recreate everything. It may not be like the best experience, but I feel like definitely having enough sources just to recreate prom and recreate graduation, recreate farewell is definitely God's doing. As I have like the resources for it. And like definitely getting a new job and all that extra stuff. I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't in His plan and my path to do those things. So you definitely just have to like pray about it, continue to like have faith that everything's gonna be okay.
Thank you. Who else? How are you moving through these times using spirit as your tool and your resource?
I mean, I've been having that thought of actually like being back into the world. It's just pushing me through. My one big thing, I just really want to go back to school, and that's pretty much it. So just having that, knowing that this will finally be over, and we'll be able to just go outside and do whatever. I already got plans of what I'm gonna do the minute this quarantine lifts up. So just to have that feeling of being free.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I think I missed you. Could you introduce yourself, Marcus?
Yeah, my name is Marcus Knights. I go to Delaney High School. And I guess, I was saying, I think I already answered the last part of the question, but, knowing that this will eventually be over, and that we won't be in quarantine forever.
Okay. Who's next? All right, come on, Malia.
Okay. So the one thing that this is kind of like teaching me is to realize when you say goodbye to people and how you say it, because I know, like most of us, when we were all talking about we were leaving school for 2 weeks. We only thought it was 2 weeks. We was excited, but we really didn't know that could have been the last time of us seeing certain people, because we don't know what they're going through right now, what they could be going through, what might happen. But I kind of to get out of school, and I kind of think like this new normal is like this whole virtual thing, like we can't go anywhere. And then even when we do go somewhere, like the old compliments was like, I like your shoes, I like your pants. Now we say your mask is cute. So it's weird kind of giving a compliment about a mask when we were normally giving compliments about your appearance or your hair or your shoes, something like that.
Yeah. It is interesting how our conversation and the tone of our communication has just naturally changed because we're not in close proximity to each other anymore. How has that shaped you and your friendships? Yeah, that was for you to continue. We ain't in school no more. We in quarantine. You ain't got to raise your hand.
Okay. I would say it's kind of like me realizing who my real friends are. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but it's like you thought certain people were cool with you when they weren't, and then some people you just have to distance yourself from and realize that you don't really need people. All you need is yourself, and sometimes you just have to sit and think about the things that you have to get through, think about the things that you have to do during this thing that we call the pandemic. And so it's shaping my friendship, but the ones that I already have are getting closer. So yeah.
Who else haven't I heard from? Where's God on all this? How are you using your tools? Niles. Oh, you skipping this one?
Yeah. Could you repeat it again? So
I'm just saying, where does spirit play into all of this? How you're navigating and able to just, keep it moving. You started off, you were talking about, you just ready to get to work, you excited. So what's keeping you where you are? Because I mean, yeah, everybody isn't feeling as at peace as we are these days.
Oh yeah. What's keeping me moving? Probably my friends. Me and my friends, like even though we don't see each other, we're still like constantly talking to each other. So it's always like I'm always in a good mood knowing there are people right here. And still my family is just like, then it's not like they're like keeping me down or anything. So it's going good for me because like I said, I'm able to talk to my friends every day. I'm able to just communicate. We're still able to do the things that we usually do. We're just not together, but we're still able to keep going. So it's like high lifting. You look forward to like, oh yeah, what we're gonna do today and stuff like that. So.
Okay, did I get everybody? Maya. I think I got Maya. And you were the first one, right? So. Moving on, I want to talk about, do you all remember the 5 basic truth principles? Can we run those out for anybody that might catch this? Shoot them out.
All right, I know the divinity of man, the omnipresence of God, the value and power of truth, right? No, the value and power of thought. Value and power of thought. I can't think of the other one.
Someone help him out. Come on, Malia.
Divinity of man, practicing the presence and law of demonstration.
Okay, so we got them all in. Can we get them in some kind of order? I heard them all. Was the very first law, the principle of truth?
Omnipresence.
Yes. Are you all remembering that?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean right now?
God is everywhere.
And why is that especially important for people to know right now? So I guess we kind of moving into that next part of the conversation, because again, everybody doesn't have, but y'all see how we just rolled these principles off of our tongues because we've been practicing. We are practitioners of truth, right? We're truth students, and not everyone. Part of our work here as spiritual beings is to demonstrate that which we are practicing. So, for some people, this is going to be the realest thing somebody ever heard, right? So let's just kind of let people know how to apply these very basic, simple truth principles to what, how to get through. Like you said, now you just ready to keep it. I mean, I'm sorry, Marcus, you just ready to keep it moving. And, how does the omnipresence of God even fit into that, your consciousness being so calm and collected right now?
I just know that God, some people say God would never let this happen, but I just think everything's done for a purpose. And at the end of the day, God always has a positive purpose. There's such thing as a negative purpose. So if this is happening, there's definitely something positive happening around it. And if it does eventually clear up, there will always be that, rainbow after a rainy day or something like that. So that's what God always being around means.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Love those words. Anybody else, how is this principle playing out in your life? And what would you encourage people? How could you encourage people to utilize this principle?
I can say that the principle is being used in my life because my studio, we're kind of like opening up outside classes. So when we're going outside around other people, I'm like constantly telling myself that God is still with me. He's going to keep healing me. He's going to make sure I'm safe even when I'm around these people that say that they're safe, are healthy. And then I can give it to other people by saying, if you do go outside, just make sure that you are safe and just know you got God on your side. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
We practicing wisdom though. We masking up still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Right. Because God gives us that power, that spiritual power of wisdom. Anybody else want to chime in on principle 1 before we go on to principle 2, the divinity of humankind? Anybody? So that's principle 2. What does that mean? What does that mean to y'all? Come on, y'all teaching me, truth students. Come on now.
So the divinity of man, or divinity of humankind.
We thank you for your generosity of spirit and for the many tithes and offerings that you are sending us in all the different ways that you give. I'd like to take this moment to bless all of the gifts that you are giving the One God, One Thought Center. And the way that we do this is to simply take your offering and put it between your hands. Whether you're going to do it on your cell phone or send a check, or whether you're just imagining that you're holding your offering in your hand. And we simply relax in the presence of God. And we recognize that it is divine love through me that blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thanks, God. We know that you are blessing and returning these gifts and offerings back to everyone who sows them into this ministry. And we are so grateful for the prosperity and abundant demonstration that they are all experiencing right now. It is done, it is so, and so it is. Amen and amen.